So, now introducing Blissful Lullaby!
I just want to take a moment to appreciate how great of a mare she is. She is beautiful and amazing and just so precious to our little world of Equestria. And just so much about her can relate to a lot of our lives in each and every one of us, either through being bullied as a young one or just not having the confidence to believe in yourself and do what you want to do. And I just want to say she is, in my opinion, the best mare to ever exist, and I love her so deeply. And I just want to say, for anyone who's willing to come up and say anything, you're free to. If anyone wants to say anything, come on up.
Amazing! Thank you so much, Blissful! Well, I know some of us are shy, so... Oh, go ahead.
So, my main job is I work with animals. I'm an animal groomer, both for cats and dogs. And so one of the things that inspires me from Fluttershy is like how nice and like she takes of her animals, like how she actually listens to them, how she like can communicate with them. Because that's one of the things I pride myself like at my job is taking my time with the animals, understanding how a dog or cat can like react if it's the body language, if their ears are up or ears are down. And anytime I'm having an issue with an animal, I always think, what would Fluttershy do? There we go.
Woo! Is anyone else feeling brave? What's happening so shy?
No, you go.
We would love to hear what you have to say. Does anyone else feel brave?
Come on, you guys can do it.
If not, I can say what I like about shy.
Yeah, but I am too.
Alright, pump it. Anyone able to hold
Does
this?
anyone else want to say something they like about the best pony? Oh.
So, it's complicated to explain why.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Anyways, it's hard to explain why I love Fluttershy. The thing is like, I sometimes, like, so I was born with what once was high functioning
Can you please not talk when others are trying
but
to say
then they
what they
kind of
appreciate?
switch it out. But being a young age and kind of that disability and try to be able to be as confident as much as possible, it's a lot to deal with. When I first got into the show and I saw this like there right here, it pretty much gave me like this big reflection on my past, on my youth. I was barely sociable in school. In high school, in middle and high school, I mostly kept to myself. But as soon as I started watching Friendship is Magic and saw her, it's like there was this something I saw in her that I saw in my youth that almost kind of that made me relate to it. It was at a point where it's like even collecting like some of the merch that this had to offer, like the movie toy right here, or like even this coin bank right here. Kind of a lot of money to dig deep into, but just for this little yellow mare that honestly represents of what my youth was, it's no wonder why it's like she relates to me in real life. And well, all I can say to you, Fluttershy is thanks for everything. Thank you.
Try to keep it
Would anyone else like to take the stage and say something they like?
Yay!
That's it.
Come on, Every Pony.
Basically trademark.
Here we go.
So I remember joining the fandom when I was just 9 years old, so it's been a long time since I've known Fluttershy and had her like as a part of my life and an influence. And from like moment one, I felt like this connection to her more than anyone else. She has all these qualities that I look for, in myself, and not only her kindness and her love towards animals, but like just a serene sense of beauty. Just like the way that her mane flows, the way that she talks, the way that she treats others. It's just so inspirational, and it's like making people happy and feel, loved and respected by me is the most important thing that, I feel like I could contribute to the world as someone who's had like a very happy life and a lot of privilege. I want to just share that joy with others and share the love of nature and animals, and just how, everything that she stands for is something that I stand for. So I love her so much, and I want to be like her more every single day.
Anybody else feeling brave?
Oh. Oh. Thought Little Shy was gonna go up.
Wait, really have shining already.
It's okay.
She helped me realize it's okay. Be socially awkward. But I really like that I can relate to someone and I can watch something and see myself in her, and it makes me happy.
Amazing. Any pony else? Oh, come on ahead.
Nice.
Thank you.
Hey. So, I'm not the best with words. And I've struggled with feeling alone for most of my life. It's just, I think one thing Fluttershy has taught us all, it's okay to be a little shy and anxious sometimes. And that there's still ponies out there that's gonna love you for who you are. You'll find your friends one day. Thank you, Fluttershy.
I love you for who you are.
Any pony else? Come on up.
Yeah, it's 2 words. Best ponies.
Wait.
Wow.
There we go.
Straight to the point.
Simple.
Anybody else? Not, I could say what I appreciate about her. This may not be a surprise, but I'm shy too sometimes. When I was younger, I couldn't even order food at a restaurant. I just freeze up. I was near mute. But watching her from a young age, her shyness and love for animals, it really resonated with me. And I've never really related to a character so much. And in sharing my love with others, I've been able to find so many new friends. And it's really shown me how friendship is magic. My loneliness has gone away now that I've found people who love her just as much as me. And that means so much to me. And just, I find the elements of harmony just to be really good rules to go by, and especially kindness. I make it a personal goal of mine to compliment at least 5 ponies every day. Random people at the grocery store, whether it be their hairstyle or what shoes they're wearing. I just like to spread that positive energy around. I feel like we attract the energy we put out. And funnily enough, when my mom was growing up, her favorite pony was Cozy, which is who Fluttershy is based off of. So it's almost like I'm just continuing the family legacy. So thank you all so much.
We're not lost.
Anybody else want to say anything?
Feel free to come up.
is yours. I don't have much to say that nobody else hasn't all said.
Can we be quiet for the person speaking, please?
I am quite shy and not very confident a whole lot of the time, but I just wanted to stand up here and try to be brave. A lot
What is
like,
this?
Like she tries to.
Oh,
Like she tries to every day.
Well, it's
Thank
really
you.
low. Okay. Would anybody else like to say what they like about Shy? Come
Put
on
myself
up.
out there for this.
Well, very brave.
Fluttershy is, for me, has been kind of... I related a lot to how she felt about public speaking. I am somebody who I can do a stage, I can sing, I can dance, I can act on a stage, but public speaking, like school presentations, I'm like, I don't want to do that. Do that, and like, Fluttershy is like, she understands me, I understand her, and it's like I see her in me, and it's wonderful.
Yay.
Yay!
Anybody else, or should we turn the music back on?
I'll go.
Oh,
I'll say something.
thank you.
So, Fluttershy, definitely relate to her, especially when I was younger. Just kind of shy. I know my dad, whenever I go to one of his parties as a kid, it's like always just a little shy. Always shy. It's like, yeah, that was me. I think what changed is definitely being part of the fandom. Going to conventions, seeing everyone here is helping me overcome that. 2022, I'd say, was probably one of the most social years I've ever had, and I think every year since then just gotten a little more and more social. So definitely thank Lauren Faust and MLP staff for making awesome characters. I would say Fluttershy is one of the best. And, yeah, that's all I got to say.
Thank you so much. Is anybody else feeling brave? It's okay. We're all shy.
Okay, so wow, talking in front of a bunch of people is nerve-wracking.
Look in between your eyes.
I'm finding small groups with this. But so I started with all this in November, so I am very new, and I just finished this entire show in a month ago. My favorite now is Pinky, but my first favorite was actually Fluttershy, and let me explain why. Growing up, I had a really hard time in my younger years social-wise. I just did not have a good deck played for me. The first card in the deck was, I couldn't talk for the first 5 or 6 years of my life. You can imagine what that did. Picked on every day, all that. And then didn't really get much better through middle school. And I actually first watched the show in 2010, first airing. I was over at my grandma's house. And I loved it, but I stopped watching it because I didn't want to give the bullies at my school more ammo, basically, if that makes sense. About 13, 14 years later, I finally sat down and watched it with all my friends. And I didn't realize why I liked her so much at first, but I realized it was honestly just a reflection of me as a child. A reflection, straight up reflection. And the reason why I like Pinky now is because it's kind of a reflection of who I am now. So seeing them two in the same scene was kind of weird for me. Felt like I was looking at the younger version of myself and who I am now. More spontaneous, like Pinkie Pie. She's not afraid to say hi to anybody. She's not afraid to throw a party. But also when I was younger, I couldn't even talk. And whenever I did, it was very quiet. The teacher had a hard time hearing me. The reason why I like Fluttershy so much is because she's a reflection of what I used to be, and I know there's no shame in it. I'm a human. We're all human. We all have our own different paths. And at the end of the day, we're meant to do something great, no matter the path. Fluttershy, you're my second favorite. I'm the beat 'em up. But the only reason why, I mean, honestly, the best way to put it is she's my second favorite, but it might be just my single step. Fluttershy's right there with her. And just, I appreciate the show and everything it did for me. I appreciate just Fluttershy being the first favorite, and she never really moved past that. I guess Fluttershy's pretty chill, right?
Indeed.
Yeah. Name's T-Brain. Nice to meet all of you.
Nice to meet you.
Y'all are pretty cool.
Thank you so much.
All right. Much love. Thank you.
Does anybody else feel brave? If not, we have a closing speech, but I would encourage anybody to say what they like before that, okay? So if you want to, now is the time. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's a no. Okay, let's go lullaby again, Heavy Pony.
So, I want to say that there are so many qualities about her that I truly love and cherish. Her love of nature and animals and her caring nature is just such a beautiful way to look at life. We all need kindness in our lives, and we all should give it to each other. Everyone deserves to feel loved and cared for. And for me personally, I try a lot to be someone she would be proud of and to give that love to others. And I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for her. I wouldn't be the kind of person I have become if it wasn't for her. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't in this fandom that I truly love. The great thing about all this, and just everyone loving these ponies that are just so adorable and just so grandiose, it's just something special. We all have a sense of community. We all cherish each other. We all respect each other. And I just think that's just so darn lovely. And I think that's something the world needs a lot more is kindness.
Amen.
100%.
So, anyone want to give a final round of applause for Fluttershy?
Yes!
Love you so much! Have a great Everfree, everybody.
You too.
You too. I look forward to seeing all of you.
Lots of control. Lots of control. Screaming around.
And most importantly, now to the most elements of a good cheer. Let's